Welcome to another tutorial on MATLAB. In this tutorial series, we are looking into the concept of electric vehicles and hybrid electric vehicles. In this particular tutorial video, we will be looking into different concept or the different classifications that are available in electric vehicle or hybrid electric vehicle domain. So as we already know that there are different varieties of electric vehicles available based on the degree of electrification. So if you see, there are multiple classifications. So for electric vehicles, we do not have much classification. It is just a pure electric vehicle. So it runs purely on the battery and the motors that it is driven with. We will do charge the electric vehicles with the help of either plug-in charging or with the help of wireless charging. And the discharging is done through the motors. So that is clear about the electric vehicles. But when coming to the hybrid electric vehicles, we do have many confusions. So what is the different categories of hybrid electric vehicles available, and how should we know like which type of hybrid electric vehicle is structured in which way? So based on the classification of hybrid electric vehicle, we have three different categories of classification. So the first classification that we can have is based on the power flow. So how the power flow is happening in the hybrid electric vehicle. So why this is important? Because we have two components which provides the power, which is one is the motor, which is driven with the help of electric power source, and another is the engine. So in hybrid electric vehicle, we do have two sources, and now the challenge comes like how should we organize these two sources so that we can make the power flow in an efficient way to drive the electric vehicle. So based on the same, we do have, based on the power flow, we do have three categories of hybrid electric vehicles. One is series hybrid. The series hybrid can only run in an electric motor. The electric motor will get support from the engine and it will always run with the electric motor. In case of the parallel hybrid, it can run in either electric motor way or it can run with the help of the engine. So we do have two power source here. So we can use both of the power source together, or we can use one at a time. Either if you want to use the motor, then use the motor. If you want only to use the engine, then use the engine. This is possible. And if you don't, like if you want to charge, then also you can charge the battery separately in the parallel hybrid. And this is the advantage of parallel hybrid. And we will see the detail of the parallel hybrid in the future videos, and also the series hybrid. Coming to the series parallel hybrid, here the series parallel hybrid is a combination in which we can do the switching between series and parallel combination. This also we will see how this switch happens. And suppose if you are driving in a series mode, then later on you can change the architecture to the parallel mode to make the power flow in a different way. But here the control mechanism and the implementation architecture is little bit complex. These are mostly being avoided while being implemented in the electric vehicle, but as we implemented in the hybrid electric vehicle. But as you already are studying the hybrid electric vehicles, right? So you should have little bit idea on this. So we will also cover this. So this is based on the power flow. And then coming to the next category, based on the motor position. So based on motor position, you will have different configuration. The first one is P1, then P2, then P3, and P4. So this also we will cover what are the different categories. So what you can already have here like two categories. One is based on the motor position and another is based on the power flow. So here you can combine both of the configuration later on. Once you have a deeper understanding, then you can avoid the confusion between the series hybrid or P1 or P2. So like that. But for now, if you want to understand, then you can consider these three categories. And based on the motor position that you have in the hybrid electric vehicle, you will have all these four type of configuration depending on the position of the motor, whether it is placed before the engine, whether it is placed after the engine, whether it is placed after the transmission, or whether it is placed before the transmission. So based on these, there are multiple categories based on the position of the motor. So this is the second category. The third category is at the power level. So how much electric power it has. So if you see the hybrid electric vehicles, then you will have multiple power levels. So the first is the mild hybrid, which is at the lowest power level. It will have a battery which will just help to drive or start the car, and then you will be using the electric. Then you will be using the engine to drive the vehicle. You can also use the battery to just start and make the initial torque with the help of this mild hybrid. Then the next category is the full hybrid. So here the battery pack is little big, and you can store more energy compared to the mild hybrid, and it can also drive certain distance with the help of this full hybrid, so that you can at least cover 10 to 20 kilometers with the help of only electric mode. So that is the capability of full hybrid. And then the plug-in hybrid. So here the category is little different on the power flow. So here you can do charge the battery, and maybe the battery is more bigger than the full hybrid, and you will get more range with the help of the plug-in hybrid vehicles. So mostly here in this case you will have a bigger battery compared to the full hybrid. And coming to the last category, this is a quite interesting category, which is a range extender. So basically this is completely an electric vehicle only, but what happens with electric vehicle, we do have the anxiety of range. It is very difficult to complete like cover or give the entire range of an electric vehicle. Suppose if you want to drive 100 kilometers and now you do not have the battery SOC that much that you can drive to 100 kilometers. So what the range extender will do, it will have a generator based on an engine. Okay, it will have a small engine. It will do charge the battery when you are driving. So this also have some which will store the gasoline, and with the help of that fuel energy, it will just generate or it will run the generator, and the generator will give the energy to the battery, and it will help to charge the battery. And through that, it extends the range of the electric vehicle that you have. So basically, this is not a pure electric vehicle, but mix of electric and gasoline. Here, the gasoline part is very less compared to the electric part, and that way you are extending the range of the vehicle and you are covering more distance. So this is all about the electric vehicle. And as we already seen, right, this sequence, when I'm telling the degree of hybridization, then in this case, this is the IC engine where it stands. Okay, and this is the electric part, more electric. So as you are transforming from IC to the electric area, right? So you will have first mild hybrid, then full hybrid, then plug-in hybrid, then range extender, and then your electric vehicle. So if you are at 100% electric, then you are driving only electric vehicle. If you are little less, like around 90% of electric, remaining 10% as the gasoline, then you will be in the range extender category. And if you have 50% of the electric and 50% of the gasoline part, then in that case, maybe you are driving a plug-in hybrid. And if suppose you are at around 40% of the electric part, and you are having the 60% around, you are driving in the gasoline, the power percentage, right? Then in that case, you will have a full hybrid. And when you are having a very low category of low size of the battery, that is dealt with the hybrid electric vehicle, then in that case you are having a mild hybrid vehicle. Now coming to the charging and discharging process. Coming to the charging process, so you do have two types of methods through which you do the charging process. Mostly the hybrid electric vehicle, when the electrification is little low, like from the full hybrid or mild hybrid, they do not have any external charging connection. So they use regenerative braking to build up their energy to store it in the battery that they have. So in this case, the charging process will be happening through regenerative braking only. But if you see the plug-in hybrid, range extender, or electric vehicle, right? So in that case, the charging can be done in both the way. Either you can do it with the help of plug-in charging or through the regenerative braking. So how the regenerative braking work, that we will see in the future videos. So basically it is storing the mechanical energy in the form of an electrical energy, and that increase the efficiency. So coming to the electric vehicles, why these are giving more range, or hybrid electric vehicles, why these are giving more range? So the main thing is the efficiency. So these are more efficient than the combustion engine. Along with that, the power distribution is proper here. So you do not have a central engine that provides. You can distribute the power into different motors. Maybe you will have 4 motors, and you will have more control. Like if you want to drive the vehicle with all-wheel drive, then it is a good idea to go for electric or hybrid electric vehicle. Then you will have distributed control, or power distribution is good there. And along with that, as the efficiency of electric vehicle is good, and the distribution will also can be used very efficiently. So this is how things works in the electric vehicle area. And so coming to the full hybrid, it is only running on electric mode. If it is only running on the electric mode, then long distance can be covered around 20 to 30 or 40 to 50 kilometer. And regenerative braking is the primary source of charging, and it can be used to do the electric start. And you can use two electric motors in this case, because you have good amount of power inside your battery. Then you can use the two electric motors. So coming to the mild hybrid, it can run only in electric. So the starting happens only with electric. It can run very less distance, like 10 to 20 kilometers, and the only power through which it can do charge the battery is through regenerative braking. And starting performance, it is used for developing good starting performance. As we already know, like at the initial speed, like when you are around 0 to 20 kilometer per hour, right? So at that range, maybe your engine is not running at a good amount of speed, so that you cannot use your engine efficiently. This part comes into picture when you do use the motor and start the motor while starting the vehicle. Then the motor, as you already know, right, electric motors has a good torque capacity at the low speed. So because of that, you do get all these good performance from the electric motor, and because of that, the efficiency of the vehicle improves, and also the range of the vehicle improves. So that's why hybrid electric vehicle gives good range. And it can also fit in the existing powertrain. So you don't need to do any major changes in the existing powertrain. It is very easy to implement it in the existing powertrain, which is mostly the conventional powertrain which you use for the electric vehicles, for the conventional vehicle or gasoline vehicle. Then plug-in hybrid vehicles. So here it is only running on electric only, and it will cover long distance, and the charging method is either regen or the charger, and starts with only electric. And it has a large or bigger battery. So compared to full hybrid or mild hybrid, it has a very good backup of electric battery. And coming to the range extender, it has both electric and fuel. It can run in both. It will have a bigger battery, as we already discussed, and it will have a mini generator. So this mini generator helps to improve the range of the vehicle when you need it. So that suppose if you are driving long distance and you want to match the distance, you want to cover it more safely, then in that case, the it removes your range anxiety, whether it will go to that distance or not. So it manages that. So this is all about the electric and hybrid electric vehicles. Mostly we discussed on the hybrid electric vehicle because it has many confusion, many categories are available. So we try to cover most of the categories and how the distribution of the power happens. We will see in detail based on the architecture, like how these electric or the gasoline part works together to build a clear concept on the same, so that it will give a clear picture. This is just an overview. We will see more details in the coming videos so that it will give you a good idea on these electric vehicles or hybrid electric vehicles. So this much for today. And in case you have any comment or query, please let us know in the comment section. This will help us to improve your experience of learning MATLAB in this channel. Along with that, we will try to clarify your doubts. If you have any new suggestions for any videos which you want to see in future related to the different topic, please let us know as well. We will be happy to assist you on the same, and we can make it good together. So happy learning MATLAB and stay connected. Thank you.